Camelot 321 here, and oh, everything just got way more spicy in the world of the cars. You ever been working as an Uber driver, and somebody gets in your car, and she's like, hey, I ain't got no money, I'll kiss your pee-pee for the pay of the ride? No, maybe not. You maybe have not worked for Uber, but I have here with me, folks, people that work at Uber or Lyft that have contacted me, and I have five things that will make you want to stay away from being an Uber driver for your whole life forever. Possibly. Unless you're adventurous and you want to die, maybe it's the right way to do things for you. Which means I'm going to do Ubering right after this video ends filming. Because, you know me, sucking on a shotgun doesn't really sound like too terrible of an idea sometimes. But before we get into it, make sure you give this video a big ass thumbs up doodle. That's real damn important. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Because we got a ways to go, my friends. And you're here for the ride. The Uber ride, specifically. Please don't take your pee-pee out, alright? Unless it's delicious looking. Then you could take it out. So first message, check this out. This is gonna blow your damn mind, son. It says, I drive full-time, mostly Uber, but plenty of Lyft and side deals. And generally, the passengers are okay. I'm huge and have their credit card on file. No big deal. The real horrors are the same anybody driving bar closing hours would see. I average 200 miles a night, typically from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. I haven't seen anyone die yet, but I see someone almost die at least once a night, which is fine. That's close enough. Close enough. Almost dying is basically as good as dying. Most of the time. Drunk drivers, no lights on the freeway, near misses, wasted college kids running into the street, police chases that don't make the news, fender benders galore. I'm much more afraid of the strangers on the road than the strangers sitting behind me. Boring horror story. 2 weeks ago, I drove two young girls home around 3 a.m. on Friday night. Quiet and polite pastures, but when they got out, I find they've literally been stabbing up my back seat. What? With like a knife? What? Stabbing up my back seat, and dash cam review shows they were making gun hand gestures at me during the trip. They paid for a new seat, full retail price. Attacking someone driving a car you're in seems suicidal, but drunk bitches be crazy. I watched the rear view closer now. So they may have been stabbing up the rear seat, but be happy they weren't stabbing up your rear seat. And by that, I mean your ass. You already got one hole in it. You don't need another one. Maybe it depends on how efficient you want your poops to be, because that would let more come out. But yes, stabbing up the rear seat seems kind of scary. Like they could have been stabbing you the entire time. And gun gestures? You never know, man. I'm pretty sure I saw a video one time of an Uber guy get shot, like right in the back of the face. That's terrifying. I would never want to get shot in the back of the face. The front of the face, please. That will do. So that's pretty terrifying, but how terrifying can it get? Let's go to the next one. It says, former Uber driver here. Decided to try my luck with Hollywood one night after the clubs closed. Seems like a bad idea to me. When I pulled up to the pickup location, a stream of people started poking their heads into my car to ask if this car was theirs. I finally find the girl, and she opens my passenger door. Tells me to wait because she needs to find the rest of her friends. Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm blocking traffic while she is calling for her friends loudly. She drags one girl into my back seat and returns to the still open front door and tells me more are coming. At this time, the police pull up behind me and use their speaker to tell me to get the hell out the goddamn way. I tell the girl to get in so I can go around the corner. She refuses and keeps yelling for her friends. The cops get out of the car and demand I move the car or face arrest or ticketing. I tell them the girl won't let go of the door or get in. They start yelling at her and me now to get in or let go of the damn door. She tells me no, and that she needs her friend. Well, she needs her damn friend, okay? The cop moves her and closes the door. I pull away with her drunk friend and no idea where to take her. So you basically have a pet now. You basically just have a giant-ass pet. It's like a pet snake or something. Except it's a person you get to keep for the rest of your life, because that's how the law works in LA. I don't really know for sure. Do you want a pet female? No, you don't. They eat a lot. I circle the block a few times and can't find her again. I spent a good while a good while trying to wake this girl and get an address. She finally gives me a rough idea where she lives. I drive her there and find the rest of her crew standing outside her place. I don't bother asking what happened. I just dump her off to her friends and go home, never doing that again. So I know you guys have probably been in this situation before where you're at a party with your friends and everybody's drinking and you are the only one not drinking. You know, that sucks because everybody seems like they're just being really stupid. The worst thing about drinking is being the only one sober in the room. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. And this just goes to show that drunk crazy girls be crazy as hell. She just basically commandeered the ride. The guy could have just kept the lady. Maybe. Make sure you're feeding water, but not after midnight. But what happens in the next message? This one's short and sweet and to the point, my favorite kind. Check this out. It says, I drive for Uber and I've seen some shit. I had 2 plastered chicks in my car, again with the plastered chicks. One puked on the other, causing the other one to spew. There was vomit all over my BMW's leather seats. Rest in peace. Uber paid for the damage and charged the girls though. Well, that's good. I don't do Uber much anymore because it's such a hassle. It honestly seems like the drunk pedestrians would probably be the best tippers and probably be the most fun you'd have. But I guarantee that you would want to drive a piece of garbage car that barely met the requirements that you didn't pay a lot for. Because they're going to be vomiting on it, stabbing it apparently, peeing on it, pooping a little bit on it, which is kind of cool. Maybe not really. I don't really know. It depends on if you are into that kind of scat time. I'm not into the scat thing. You know, I like being slapped around a little bit, so that might be kind of cool for the Uber driving. But other than that, I don't really know. But let's check out the next message. Maybe this one's enlightening. So this one, been driving for Uber for a long time now. I read ahead a little bit. I'm sorry. I've had people do coke in the back seat, and not the kind that you drink. No. Not the delicious, succulent, soft drink that we've come to know and love. No. the delicious, succulent white powder that we've also come to know and love. I've had barely conscious people have strange, incoherent conversations with imaginary friends in my back seat. Story of my life. I still do that. I didn't think it was weird until I read this message, so I apologize for that. I've had 5 or so heavy makeout sessions happen in my back seat. I've had 3 girls take pictures of the babies on the July the 4th. That's kind of cool. Okay, this is a better story, all right? You know, you could partake in the coke. You could look back in your mirror and see some boobies. I'm all about it, son. I think I'm going to do some I've had people take selfies of me, distracting me. Apparently, I'm a killjoy when I tell them to stop it. I've had girls grab my steering wheel. Wow, I kicked them out. I've had people honk my horns. Adios. People that are drunk and partying expect you to be in a great mood, or else you're the lame person ruining their experience. We've already talked about this. You don't want to be the only sober one in the room. People blast you ready to 100% all the time. Yay, my favorite. If you don't take the abuse, they rate you a 1 star and you're 1 step closer to being fired. Yay. Honestly, the 10% of the horrible customers ruin the job. Also, people trust their Uber driver way too much. Guys, I'm just a college student trying to pay some rent. I'm not here to party. No, I can't afford to just get off and join you to the club. I'm working. Respect that. And a lot of people don't understand that. I've been in Ubers before when I was in Las Vegas, and there was girls also in the Uber, and they were acting a damn fool. I was probably acting a fool as well. I don't really know, because I can't really remember any of it, because it was Las Vegas. But still, you need to respect your driver. They are trying to make a living. They're not trying to party with you. If I was the Uber driver, I might. But then again, I get fired. So we'd be back to square one. But next story. This one's going to knock your damn socks off. This is the reason why you don't work for Uber, guys. This is going to be the reason right here. It's going to display all the reasons why you need to stay the hell away from being an Uber driver. Okay? Check this out right here. Get on a doggone it. Let's go. So it says, I drive for Uber. The second night I'm driving, I pick up these 2 dudes on the outskirts of town that want to go to a strip club in the town nearby. I confirm where they're going, and they say, nah, just drive to the south side, baby. We drive about 20 minutes, then one gets a call and says, yeah, man, just meet us in the bread aisle. No, there's no cameras. Woo! So obviously I figure out what's going on, but fig it. Bring them to the grocery store. They do the thing, they come out. Looks like you're the getaway driver. That's fine. I wonder how it works with Uber. They don't cover you, by the way. They don't cover you with insurance if you don't actually have food in the car for Uber Eats or a passenger. That's pretty important. What are they going to do when you're the getaway driver? They going to pay your legal fees? I don't know. Maybe you didn't know about it. That actually seems like the perfect crime. Just call an Uber and rob somebody, come back out. You'd be fine. Next thing I know, the guy in the front seat asks, "You got something flat?" I offer my driver's manual, and they proceed to do a couple lines of the thing we talked about earlier. Not the delicious soda, the delicious powder. Offered me some, but I've never done it, so I declined. They then pulled a knife and forced me to do some. Was awful. Kind of sounds like a party to me, but no big deal. Third night I'm driving, I pick up a couple and their friend from a bar. All three are sloshed, but the friend is especially bad off. He's rambling and crying about some girl. They have me bring him to his place first, and on the way he suddenly screams at me, "Stop driving like a pussy." His friends try to get him to calm down, but he won't stop. He demands I let him out and starts banging on my seat as hard as he can. I pulled over and said, "Look, man, you're really drunk. Let me just drive you home." He apologizes and starts crying. 2 minutes after I start driving again, he does the same damn thing. So he's beating on the seat. He's crying about a girl. Sounds kind of like me. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest. We're really close to his apartment and he honestly needs the help, so I get there. Suddenly he's crying and apologizing again and doesn't want to leave my car because he feels bad about what he did, which makes no damn sense. It takes about 10 minutes for his friend to finally calm him down and get him inside, drive the couple home, and they tipped really big. So at least there's that. You can take solace in that. If something crazy happens, at least somebody might tip you kind of big. With just the tip, which is what I prefer most of the time. Most of the time. So those are 5 simple things, guys, to make you not ever want to drive for Uber. Or, coincidentally, it might be 5 reasons why you want to, because there's free coke. There's boobies, drunk people, and you can rob places and be the getaway driver without you actually knowing it. You might get stabbed in the back by some crazy girls, but other than that, it'll be a great time to be alive. So get on it, dog. So that's all I have. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe and message me on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on there. Send me your messages just like this, and I'm going to read them on the channel just like this, and it'll be a great time to be alive. So guys, do me a big favor. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Jägermeister. I ate a roach the other day with these. Delicious. And I mean like a bug. Not like a tiny joint. Like a rug. Bug rug. Whatever.